Right, welcome to Punch Out Boxing. Delighted to be here with veteran Ryan Walsh. Ryan, you've been through it all, seen it all. How does young Sam measure up compared to some of the other great fighters you've been in with?
We're going to find out on Saturday. From afar, he looks like couple of similar fighters I've fought from afar with. I have fought fighters with real big punching. No, maybe not 97. I think Tennyson was up there. So yeah, from afar, he looks similar to something I've had. But we'll find out a lot more. I'll know more about Sam Noakes in 1 minute of fighting, boxing, 1 minute under the lights than I will like the most of his closest people. Where you learn something, you learn about yourself and you learn about each other in a fight like you don't in any other sport.
That's interesting for you to say that. So, all those years as a pro, you've learned everything you need to about this game. But say that's how soon you can learn about your opponent. A minute in the ring.
It could be in seconds. You know, we all have instincts. We're humans. We've got instincts. You're in a position where you know you're trying to damage each other, then your instincts heighten, and then your reactions, everything. It's my most favourite activity, second most favourite activity with a partner. I've got another favourite activity, and that's why my partner is due a baby, because that's my favourite activity. But man on man, I don't think there's much better things. It keeps you alive, you know. You're getting close to death. You can be punched and you can die. So wait a minute, is that going to keep you alive? Yeah, it is. Hell yeah, I'm going to stay. I'm going to stay very wide awake.
It's intriguing. Do you think that you can also get an idea about the psychology of your opponent very soon as well?
Yeah, yeah, you can. But I do think that's something that can get on later. You find it more later on. Early doors, I liken it to football. 15 minutes in football, no matter what teams they are, when everyone's fresh, hungry, and ready, there's nothing. The best teams in the world can struggle against the worst teams. But then class and experience and certain things and game plans can all play out then. But early doors, I've noticed that a lot. As I watch quite a bit of football, local football, professional football, and I always see that early doors, everyone's fresh, everyone's ready, no one's going to make a mistake. It's a time thing.
I wonder, do you think your experience will help you in terms of managing the fight? That's something that probably Sam doesn't have an experience of, especially against someone who, like yourselves, really has got all the tricks in the book, knows when to land the right punches at the right time.
Yeah, experience. You can't fake it, make it, replace it. It's if you could sell it, you'd be a billionaire. So experience is something that you have to learn and earn. And I've been learning and earning. I'm still learning now. This is another thing. I'm only 38 by a birth certificate. I'm not 38 and I'm probably about 78 in ring IQ. So I'm alright with that. That's fine. It's all numbers. It's all moments, and experience is the biggest. I said it to you earlier. I genuinely believe I lost my first professional title due to experience. I feel I had the style to win that fight, but my opponent, who was a very good fighter in the end, Lee Selby, his experience was, I think, the big difference.
Yeah, I can't underestimate how good Lee Selby was in his heyday. From what you've seen of Sam, have you seen holes in his game, things he's lacking, or more importantly, things that he hasn't yet seen in the ring that you can bring?
Oh yeah, Sam's never seen anything like me, and maybe in some respects I probably haven't seen. There's certain things I know I haven't seen other fighters. You know, Sam has definitely got some unique stuff. The way he throws punches, the way he goes about is. I'll give him full credit and props for that. That'll be different, but then I can be more prepared because I've been in. I think I have my experience of being in with very dangerous fighters. Jesus, my older brother's the most dangerous fighter I've been in with. He had 14 wins, 30 knockouts, and yeah, he's horrible. He's got a different power. He's got power, yeah, he has. So the power thing, I think it's his style, his attitude. Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit different.
What about the size factor? Obviously, he's young. He can bite off a lot of weight. Have you been into someone that big?
Look at this. Look at them fucking shoes. Now I'm not a big guy, but they're putting 2-3 inches on him. For fuck's sake, he ain't that big. And he don't come me for a second. And maybe the comfy, I don't fucking know. But if he thinks he's that big, listen, we're all lightweight. We all meant 9'9", and them shoes don't fucking fool me. He'll have his boxing boots on the weekend, and all of a sudden, fucking hell, Ryan's got big. No, it happened with my last fight. All the way, every way, and I'm looking at my other opponent, I'm thinking, fucking hell, you're quite tall. We get in the ring, I'm bouncing around thinking, yeah, you fucking big shoes on. No, I'm 5 foot nothing. and he's just a little bit bigger.
Okay, size won't be a factor.
Oh no, it is. I got little man syndrome, so size has always been a factor. I didn't realise until I met my partner, and she made that so clearly. Obviously, I have got little man syndrome, and I love being the bigger guy. Jesus, my son's actually bigger than me now. Both of them. I got 3 sons, possibly 4. Fingers crossed. Either way, as long as it's healthy, I can't lose. I've got 2 girls, 3 boys, and whatever we're going to get next, I'm happy. But she pointed out something to me that I was denying. I have little man syndrome, and he's a big man. And I love telling her when I met her, because she said this to me. I said, we're all the same size on our back. That's what my dad told me. And funnily enough, she comes up to watch me, and guess what? My opponent's on his back, on his front, whatever. But I'm bigger than him now. So I love that. I love that. I'm not denying what I am. I've got little man syndrome, and I love pounding the big man.
As a fellow short man, I'm glad you do have that. It does drive us to levels that we wouldn't normally go.
Well, what it is Mike Tyson's my favourite fighter. I grew up watching this little man destroy the big man, thinking it's possible.
Absolutely. Ryan, as you're 38, what do you want to still do in this game? How much longer do you want to go on?
Frank just said up there, that's the biggest. It's like fishing, man. He just dangled all that. The winner of this will get a massive fight, and it should be a world title fight. How much more incentive does a man need? I've been doing what I've been doing for how long I've been doing it. For that crack, I want that crack. I'm worked for that crack. So I gotta go and crack Sam, and then I crack the world scene for sure. That's what it looks like to me. It's what they're trying to do for Sam. He just set it up there. I'll hold him to his word. You said you're going to deliver a big fight. For me, this world champion's out there that I'd say no. I would not say no to nobody. So if whatever position he was going to put Sam in, put me in that position. Please put me in that position. Let me get my shot.
Absolutely. I'd love to see you get it. For all us shorter and older guys.
Yeah, this one's for the short old boys. Yeah, we got this. Well then, yeah.
Ryan, absolute pleasure meeting you for the first time. Yeah, good luck Saturday night, and yeah, well let's hope something big comes of it afterwards.
Cheers, partner.